In this video, I'm going to be breaking down 6 great side hustle ideas that you can implement in 2021 to help you generate an extra $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000 every single month. Side hustles are great ways to generate extra money that you could use to pay down debt, invest, or just have a little bit more fun with vacations or spending on whatever you'd like. And with that being said, my name is Kevin Conway. I make personal finance videos all the time on how to invest in stocks, how to invest in real estate, generate passive income, what are the best checking accounts to get, everything having to do with money. So if you want to stay informed with that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And for everyone out there, if you can give a quick like to this video, it sincerely would help me out a lot. It helps get the video out to a lot more people. And my goal is to have everyone make a little bit more money in 2021 than they did last year, so we can all get ahead financially. Now, with that being said, let's jump right into it. The first side hustle idea that you can implement in 2021 to generate some extra cash is becoming a tutor or creating study guides. We've all been to school and some of us are good at certain subjects, and with most students right now doing remote learning, there's a huge demand for study guides and tutoring on a remote basis. For example, did you take a class in college that you were particularly good at? Do you speak Spanish, for example? Mi español es no bueno. Okay, I'll stop. See, and that's the very point. I'm pretty terrible at Spanish, and I would happily pay for a study guide to help me pass through a Spanish course. Chances are you have notes and flashcards from a class that you were particularly good at. If you could clean those up a little bit and package them in a PDF, you could easily sell that to people who are taking the exact same class as you. If you're at a large university or if you're in high school, and you are really good at a subject and the lower classmen are going to be taking that class, well, that's an easy way to post on Facebook or Instagram saying that you have this study guide and then offer it for people in order to purchase it. Personally, in law school, I would have paid just about anything to get through a course in civil procedure. I just basically fall asleep every time I even think about it, and I would easily pay somebody money for a nice study guide in order to help me get through that class. And the thing I like about this side hustle is that once you do it, you could pretty much just market it and sell it over and over and over again. All the work you've already pretty much done up front by taking the class and just compiling that material and sending it out each and every semester is going to be an easy way for you to generate extra money on a consistent basis. The second side hustle idea I have is to create a moving company. That is, a company that helps people move their stuff in and out of a home they're either selling or buying. This also works with college towns too. With students moving in and out of their apartments and dorms, they can oftentimes be willing to pay for a moving company to help them out. The thing I like about this side hustle is that you really don't need a lot of material to actually start generating some money. All you really need is a truck or some sort of transport vehicle and then some elbow grease. You could post on Facebook or Instagram saying that you offer moving services for a flat rate, and a lot of people will take you up. Another idea is you could send out flyers to homes that are on the market, because those homes on the market are going to sell and new owners are going to come and move in, and there's an opportunity for you to make money on helping people move their stuff. I recently just sold my house and then moved into an apartment and then moved from the apartment into a new house, and so I paid a lot of money to movers, between $500 and $1,000 on each and every move. That's a lot of money, and all I saw was the guys pick up the stuff, package it, put it in their truck, move it over to the new house, and unload it. It's a great way to generate money if you don't have a whole lot of capital to begin with. The third side hustle idea I have is that you can create a solar panel cleaning business. I really like this idea because it's really easy to see who needs solar panel cleaning. Just drive by people's houses and they have solar panels right on the roof. It's basically them telling you, hey, I need every 6 to 12 months somebody to come along and clean my solar panels so that I can maintain them at a high efficiency. And I don't know about where you live, but where I live, solar panels are pretty much popping up everywhere. And in fact, in California, it's now a mandate for every new construction home to come with solar panels on it. And in a place like California, where it's relatively dry and dusty, well, those solar panels get dirty pretty often. You could really provide a strong value proposition to a lot of the homeowners out there, because by offering your services to them, you're able to clean their solar panels, get them going more efficiently, and actually save them more money than what they're paying you. One idea is you could leave flyers on people's doors who have solar panels just all around in a certain area where you live, and actually you'd be surprised by how many people will likely reach out. Now, I've never done this and I've never done solar panel cleaning, but I have something else with affiliate marketing on my YouTube channel. I'm surprised by just how many people actually click the links that I have because they watch my videos. What I offer them is a value proposition. For example, I have a link below for an account called SoFi Money where you can get $50 for signing up and it costs you nothing. You just have to deposit a certain amount of money. People are looking for a good checking account and therefore they click on that link and it's a win-win. Another great aspect of solar panel cleaning is the fact that you could basically group all of your appointments together on the weekends. No one's really in a huge rush to get their solar panels cleaned on a certain time, so you can group everything on Saturday or Sunday. This can be really efficient for you and you'd be surprised how much money you can make. I've read online people making between $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 on a single day just for grouping a lot of different solar panel cleaning options all in one day. Another great thing about this business is that once you actually have that client, chances are they're going to retain you, and every 6 months or 12 months or every periodic basis, they're going to need you to come by their house and clean their solar panels again. This will allow you to generate a very large book of business with a very consistent and durable stream of income in the future. And depending on how things go, you can build up this book of business, get enough clients, and then potentially even subcontract out the solar cleaning to a lot of different contractors and actually be able to have a somewhat passive business. I'm really bullish on this idea because solar panels are only going to become more and more prevalent as California and other states mandate them on a going forward basis. So people will need those consistent cleaning of solar panels and they're always going to get dusty over time. There's nothing you could really do about that, and that's a big opportunity for you. Okay, so the fourth side hustle idea that you can pick up in 2021 and generate an extra $1,000 or $2,000 every so often is by being a photographer or videographer for potential new home sales. You could look online and every listing of homes in your area likely has professional photography, and if they don't, well, they're not selling as quickly as one that does. Brokers, agents, realtors, they all need somebody to come and take professional, high quality photos, edit them, and then give them back to them for each and every listing that they pick up. And even more so today, videography is becoming even more prevalent as people online want to be able to tour the home before they actually physically tour the home. If you can create a bulk pricing or a per order pricing of photography or videography for any of these realtors, agents, real estate professionals in your area, you're going to have, again, that book of business and recurring revenue stream with a couple key people in your area. And just like with solar panel cleaning, or really a lot of businesses, once you build up that book of business, you could take photos or video and outsource the editing to somebody else, therefore saving you time and allowing you to focus on generating new business. Additionally, if you're good with design and you're willing to spend some capital, consider creating a staging company to go along with your photo and videography. Real estate agents, brokers, those people, they need this option when they're actually getting a home ready to sell. It helps them sell their home and creates a value proposition with them because they're willing to pay you a couple $100, $500, whatever it may be, in order to get a commission that could be $10,000 or more. Number 5, another side hustle idea is to manage social media accounts for local businesses. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're probably pretty tech savvy, and as we all know, people of the older generation tend to not be as tech savvy. No offense, boomers. But we also all know that everybody's first choice when they're evaluating a business is to just go online and see what their presence is like. Check their website out, look at their Instagram, get a feel for the company. This is true when it comes to getting auto parts to going out to eat. Everybody wants to see what your online presence is, and therein lies the value proposition for the business. You can help them generate more business by creating an online personality with Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it may be, whatever is the thing for that business. You could help them out. You could either do this on a one-time fee basis or on a recurring basis, something that I find to be particularly interesting. If you just find 10 businesses willing to pay you $125 a week to manage their social media accounts, that's 60 grand a year. And if you're pretty good with photo, video, and design, you can actually help them out by creating commercials that they can then put onto their Instagram, Facebooks, YouTubes, whatever it may be. Coffee shops, bookstores, other small businesses are all looking for an online presence in order to differentiate themselves in the competitive landscape, and you could help them out by doing so. Number 6, you can get into sports refereeing. I actually did this for a while when I refereed water polo games. I made between $45 and $65 for every single summer match, which were only around 45 minutes on average. It was a great, fun way to stay involved in a sport that I love and generate some extra money on the side, especially when you go to a tournament and you could referee 8 games in a single day. Where you live, I am sure there are countless different leagues of sports that you've played in, from baseball, football, basketball, and everything in between, all around at different age levels. As a side note, I always preferred refereeing the little kid games because they weren't as intense, and if you made a mistake, well, it didn't really matter. Then again, you would run into those parents that were a little bit too into it, but it was worth it. And number 7, I know I said 6, but I'll give you a bonus one here because I got to, but this one's somewhat gimmicky, and it's to create a YouTube channel. I know this is somewhat self-serving, and I included it as a bonus because I've watched videos like this, and people always say the first or second thing is to create a YouTube channel, which is kind of weird because they have a YouTube channel and they're telling you how to create money by creating a YouTube channel, and it just seems kind of circular. But hear me out on this one. When I first created my channel, I really had no expectation to generate any money at all. I just kind of created it because I thought it'd be fun, and I'd always thought about it and was kind of too nervous to post a video, and I went ahead and just posted a video on the bar exam. I figured the bar exam is so boring, no one's even going to research it anyway, and so if I made a fool of myself, well, who really cares? But to my absolute surprise, a couple people actually discovered the video and got a lot of use out of it, which got me thinking maybe I could make a few videos I actually care about, like personal finance. Personal finance has always been a strong passion of mine. For whatever reason, since I was a little kid, I was fascinated with money, with investing, and I also was fascinated with the idea that we never really talk about it in school, and it has a sort of taboo in our everyday lives. And all of that is really bizarre because money is so central to everybody. I mean, it decides basically what house you buy, what car you buy, what you do for a living, and so many aspects of your life. And you should know how to just basically manage your finances, even though nobody really talks about it. And so when I created this channel, I did so by doing it in an area that I had a specific knowledge set in and a passion for. That's what I'd recommend for you. If you're really good at making puzzles, for example, and you love puzzles and you love talking about it, make a YouTube channel about puzzles. I know that's kind of obscure, but that's kind of the point. YouTube is enormous and there's so many people looking for content, and there's a huge skew between good content and the amount of people looking for that content. And as an added bonus, the ad revenue on YouTube has gone up year over year since I've been a part of it, and from what I've researched, it's gone up dramatically over the last 5 years. And ad revenue isn't the only way you can actually generate money. You could do so via affiliate links. That is, links to products that you hopefully use that other people can get enjoyment out of or use for by clicking your link. They sign up for it, you get a small commission, and they get the product. I would always watch videos like this and videos on how much money people made on YouTube, and I would never really believe them until they showed me the proof. And once they showed me the proof, I thought, oh my gosh, that's unbelievable, but I could never do that. And to my absolute surprise, once I got my channel going, it took some time, but I got monetized and I started to make some money. And little by little, the amount of revenue that I made actually picked up over time. And then I thought, you know what? I have a few products that I like. I'll link them in the description and see if anybody clicks on them. And again, to my surprise, people clicked the link, signed up for the product, and to my absolute surprise, I can remember vividly, it was SoFi money. I referred that product, somebody signed up for it, and boom, $50 came into my account. I was absolutely stunned because all I did was just type a few numbers and letters into the description, and I got paid $50 when somebody signed up for it. And sure enough, it happened again, another $50, and then $100, and then $500. And pretty soon I was making more money on affiliate links than I was at my full-time job. Now the thing with affiliate links and YouTube ad revenue in general is that it's somewhat on a roller coaster. So sometimes you can have really big days and other days are a lot more modest. But the trend over time for me consistently has been upwards. Every single week, every month, I'm making a little bit more money on average than I did the week or month prior. And then everything changed when the stimulus videos started coming out. And I started making a few stimulus videos because why not? I was already in personal finance. I'm an attorney, so I was reading the material anyway. And I thought, hey, somebody might get some enjoyment out of this. And I just posted the video. And it took off and I gained a lot of subscribers. And many of you out there probably know me as a guy who introduced stimulus to you, or at least talked about it in some way and tried to explain the stimulus checks and the unemployment insurance and everything in between. And I love that stuff because it's exactly what this channel is all about. Spreading financial knowledge, spreading financial awareness and personal finance habits, and trying to teach people how to make more money. And in 2020, I was incredibly blessed because this YouTube channel, as a side hustle, as something that I dedicate a lot of time and energy to, but is clearly the second most important job that I have, it made a lot of money. And I'll just tell you how much I made and I'll be completely transparent. I'm not trying to brag at all. There's so many people that are much better than I am, that make so much more money than I am, and I'm humbled to make any amount of money and have anyone watching my videos in the first place. But here we go. In total, in 2020, I made $43,000 and change on YouTube ad revenue and affiliate links. I can make a separate video going into detail on exactly how I made that money and what the lessons learned in there, but here's pretty much how it broke down. I made around $25,000 on YouTube ad revenue. That is just from the ads that are placed automatically by Google on my videos. And I made another $17,000 and change on affiliate links from SoFi Money, Discover, Chase, and a few others. And honestly, I'm shocked that I made any money at all, but I'm really happy more than anything that my subscriber base grew because it allows me to connect with people in the comments, in my DMs, whatever it may be. And that really is the thing that I love so much, because I honestly don't know how long this is gonna last. If I'm gonna make 43 grand next year, 20 grand, 10 grand, $5, I really have no idea, but I'm gonna continue making these videos because it's so important to me that financial knowledge is spread. And the overarching point here is that this is a side hustle. This is something that I do on the side, and to make that amount of money is unbelievably humbling. And to have that as a side income, I mean, I know that would be just so much money to me even 5 years ago as a full-time job. I really, really am humbled to actually make this much money on my side hustle. My goal is to make more, but again, I really don't know if that's gonna happen. But the point is, if I can make it, I'm nothing special. You can absolutely do it. If you're debating whether or not to start a channel, if you're not exactly sure how to make your lighting correct, or you don't have the right camera or the right audio, or you might, think that you sound weird on camera, or you might be embarrassed if somebody will find your videos, just go ahead and do it. Just put your first video out there just once. That's all I ask, is that you just post one video and that's it. And the rest will follow, I guarantee it. Once you put that first video out there, you're gonna wanna put a second and a third. You're gonna learn, and you're gonna be encouraged by all the people out there that are liking and sharing and commenting on your videos to encourage you to make more. And that's about it. Those are my side hustle ideas for 2021. If you liked it, please give a like to this video. It really helps the channel out a ton, and share it with anybody that you think it might benefit. And with that being said, my name is Kevin Conway, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.